Able to drag him out of bounds.
Some really great work from Chase Kranitz there as we move into 197 now. And here is Max Stout for the Panthers, the 2025 NCAA All-American, looking to do some more damage in a weight class that Pitt has absolutely dominated in recent years.
And these two guys grew up wrestling in the same club. Rune Lawrence from Fraser, Max Stout from Mount Lebanon. Obviously a couple years separating the two.
Tough to fill the shoes of national champion Nino Bonacorsi at 197, but Max Stout has come pretty close to doing that. He has had quite the career here with the Panthers. Number 6 overall seed in the NCAA's last season, where he was the first wrestler to ever face his brother when he faced his brother Luke Stout from Princeton. Eventually bowed out to AJ Ferrari in the quarterfinals.
So now West Virginia's going to need to pull an upset in one of these two matches, either 197 or 285, if they want to win this duel. Panthers, they just got to win.
Rune Lawrence trying to put in some work here for the Mountaineers in his redshirt freshman season. Had 18 wins last year as a true freshman and gained some experience against some quality opponents, and he's going to need that experience here against Stout. He's wrestled some quality opponents again this year. A close 2-1 decision, a loss against Cody Merrill, the 7th ranked wrestler in the country at 197 with Oklahoma State. Has the ability to hang with Stout. Trying to do so here in the penultimate matchup of the night.
No doubt about it. Rune Lawrence, you don't become a 4-time Pennsylvania State champ and not come in with high expectations. He's been tremendous his whole entire wrestling career, and obviously taking on a guy who's won an All-American, is an All-American in Stout, but you could tell these two guys, the way they're coming at each other right now, they are very familiar with each other. You typically see Stout coming out, taking shots, right? Not seeing it here because of how these guys know each other.
Stout has won 3 straight after a surprising loss earlier this season to unranked Dylan Bechtold of Bucknell. 2 of those 3 coming against top 20 opponents as well. Max Stout had won his first 7 matches of the season and has not lost by more than 1 point outside a sudden victory yet. More hand fighting from Lawrence and Stout at the end of this first, and Lawrence with a late shot, but not going to get on the board at the end of 1.
So Max Stout gotten bonus points in 6 of his 11 wins, I should say. Doesn't necessarily need the bonus points here. Just needs a win. You know, that's the Panthers need a win at 97 and 285 to win this one for the Panthers.
Those bonus points from Cade Brown earlier looking huge as this dual meet progresses.
And West Virginia not getting them at 25.
Yes. Had a chance too early, and leaving some points on the table were the Mountaineers, and Stout opens the scoring with an escape. Yeah, definitely a tough spot to be in if you're West Virginia, going into the last 2 matches of the night with 2 top 15 wrestlers at 197 in the heavyweight. Dayton Pitts are on deck for the Panthers at number 15.
And a shot here from Lawrence. Stout able to get back.
They go out of bounds and will wrestle on here with 1:17 remaining in this second period. Stout currently the highest ranked Pitt wrestler, who's inside the top 5 for the first 5 weeks of the season, and has since dropped down to 11. Win number 12 of the season.
Rune is trying to find their angles. They're both guys, two guys who like to shoot, like to get after it. I think that familiarity is causing them to be a little more hesitant in regards to just taking those shots at the legs. Shot there. Looked like he was going to get Lawrence off balance for a moment, but he was able to adjust.
So Lawrence staying alive here at the end of the second. No real huge shots from either side so far. That escape point stays the only point on the board for either wrestler.
So you see one of the attempts here from Stout, like he gets it, you see get that ankle, but Lawrence able to get that back before Stout could really get in on the leg.
Still nothing too deep from either wrestler as Stout will start on top.
Get Lawrence back down to the mat. And
an aggressive start for Stout in period 3. Lawrence trying to work his way out of it, and he will.
He's able to kill those hands, get free. Back on our feet, tied at 1.
Once again, looking for a big third period takedown to try and get a win here at 197 for both of these wrestlers. A very similar spot that we've seen multiple matches in heading into the final minute and a half.
If you're looking for a closely contested duel, this is it. West Virginia gets the win here, or 97, they win the duel. Doesn't matter what happens at 285. Here's a shot there. Stout is in. Deep inside single leg. He wants to try to get back towards the center of the mat if he can.
Stout looking for 3.
Good job.
Goes low, and he's got him. Max Stout with a huge takedown under inside of a minute. Still got a hold of Lawrence. He's looking for more. So Stout going on the offensive late. Ride time not a factor.
Great job by Stout there. And the riding there on the edge. Look, here's the takedown. Gets on the leg. Once he does, picks it up. He knows he's got to come to his feet with it. And you got to love the swing through to the second, getting that second leg, gets the takedown. And a heck of a job riding here since.
Maxed out 10 seconds away from a victory here at 197. And he will do just that. 3 more on the board for the Panthers, and it's going to come down to the last match of the night thanks to Max Stout and his late takedown against Rune Lawrence.
Big 4-1 victory for the Panthers.
Huge match at the heavyweight division after Max Stout was able to get the takedown against Rune Lawrence and put Pitt in a really good spot to take this one. It's the Backyard Brawl here in Pittsburgh. Coming down to the heavyweights after this.